What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I decided to cook something for the people that don't like to play Kali Yuga or like mix their beautiful synchro decks with those pathetic links and exceeds and fusions, whatever it is, man. So we're gonna keep this pure as possible, and we're gonna also add some little spice in here with the Black Rose support that is coming out. Um, we don't know what the Blackwing support is going to be, so we're just going to use the Black Rose support as the Blackwing support for right now until we get the Blackwing support. So don't worry about it. We are getting the Blackwing support, man. Okay, stop asking me the questions, man. We're getting the support. So anyway, let's check out the combo that I have here. And this is why I love it so much, because in the past, Imperm was really crucial. What does that mean? So usually if you started with Zudri and that gets ashed or impermed or whatever, and then let's say you do have Vata on your hand, or they just wait for Vata and imperm Vata. So what are you gonna do next? Vata just got impermed. If we don't start with Simoon and only start with Vata, or even then, bro, what are we gonna do next? It's over, right, for the synchro build in this case. So now we're gonna add a little bit of spice in this deck with the Black Rose support and just go into the Hate Rose Witch, which is going to send the Bramble Rose Dragon, and yeah, this card right here. Okay, this one, you're gonna send those two cards to the graveyard. Okay, and then activate the Violence Witch from the graveyard to special summon the Black Knight from the deck. And then boom, you can use that one and summon back the Violence. So now you get a couple of options here. You can do this effect, make the Hate Rose become level 5. Or if you're playing Master Duel, you can also make it become level 7 and go into a Baron de Fleur. But here we're just gonna go into the Bramble Rose Dragon, right? And then we're gonna use the other Bramble Rose Dragon in the graveyard to banish itself to summon back the Black Knight. And then go here into the Crystal Wing. But the Master Duel, you can summon Baron right here. And this is cool. Why is it cool? Because Vata got impermed. We basically played through an interruption. And that also means, like, in general, as long as we can go into a level 6 synchro, we got full combo. This is why I love the Kali Yuga build, because that's also, or every time Kali Yuga wants, you can go into Borea Storm, right? Level 6 synchro. And which is why I didn't like to play any other deck, because like hand trap just mess you up. And in this build now, hand traps do not matter that much, I would say, because you're still gonna end up on something. And yeah, so this is pretty cool. Or there's another option if you wanna like have a different kind of board. Then you can also go for this play right here. Okay, same thing. Vata gets impermed. You just continue into Boreal Storm, use Thunder's effect, get Kunai back, and then use these two to then go into the Witch. The only reason why we did that is because we wanted to have the Boreal Storm in the graveyard, and now we basically do the same combo here. Okay, the only difference is that this time, instead of going into Baron or whatever, we're just going to go here into our second, like, Assault Dragon and have like this beautiful field here, which is fine, I guess. Like, we got double burn. Double burn is pretty nice, right? And then let's say, for example, this gets caught by the grave or whatever, or like, I don't know, impulsed. Something happened, and you cannot resolve Black Rose Dragon. By the way, do never change the Bramble Rose Dragon on the effect of the opponent's monster, because then Black Rose Dragon is also going to miss the timing. Okay, so keep that in mind. But anyway, like I said, eventually you're gonna have to destroy the whole board for some reason. No problem, because then, because of like this beautiful stuff here, every time a monster gets destroyed and the witch is in the graveyard, you can spell summon the witch, which is cool because check this out. We're always gonna have grind game. We're always gonna have grind game. Now, boom, we have full combo here again. Okay, and this is why for the pure version, I would really recommend this package here. And this package isn't even big. It's literally only the Rose Black Knight and the Violence Witch, and the extra deck is just a couple of cards. Like it's literally just Hate Rose Witch, one Black Rose, and one Bramble Rose Dragon. And now you got like full combo almost every time, right? So it gives your deck more consistency. But what happens if Vata does get resolved? Okay, let's say we got the same thing happening here. This time Vata resolves. What's gonna happen next year? So we're just gonna do this combo here that we always do by sending Zonda to graveyard and then tribute the Simoon to special summon the token here, right? Oops, sorry. And then we're just gonna go again, instead of Boreal Storm like we did in the past, we're gonna go again into the Hate Rose Witch, because then we're gonna get all those cards to the graveyard, and having those cards in the graveyard is huge for us. Why is it huge? I'll show it to you in a minute. But yeah, and then again, the violence triggers. Violence gets you Rose, Rose gets you violence. It's always like that, right? And then you can go here into Boreal Storm, send Shanga to the graveyard, go into this pattern, Soul Dragon, summon back Boreal Storm, and now here we can actually go into fucking Onimaru. Why is Onimaru so cool right now? Because now not only does he get the attack boost and the damage type, it has 6,000 attack points now. It also cannot be destroyed by battle, which is going to be huge in a minute. Because here, check this out. We have Shang on the graveyard, we have this pattern, right? And then worst case, we have a Soul Dragon. In the past, if we blew up the whole field, we're still losing because we don't have shit to play. We don't have no follow-up, no nothing, right? But now, if we blow up the field, Hate Rose Witch comes back. And this is a key point for the future of this synchro build. Because now, in your turn, you can do again the effect of the Bramble Rose Dragon, summon back the Black Knight, use Black Knight's effect, get back the violence, summon another Bramble Rose Dragon, summon back the Rose Black Knight with the violence switch again, and then you can summon here a Crystal Wing. Or if you play Mastul Baron, and now boom, we have OTK right there, just like that. Okay, and even if you don't have this follow up because it gets interrupted, your opponent gets burned for so many effects, and then you still have Soul Dragon. So yeah, I think you guys understand, right? You got so much shit to play with. Pretty cool. So either way, you're winning, right? So yeah, I'm getting tired, man. Sorry, my explanations just get worse. I'm really tired. Yeah, so you guys understand like the potential this Black Rose package has. It just makes our pure version better, more consistent. You can also play the continuous spell, which is actually pretty OP, but if you play that, you also have to play the Black Rose baby dragons, whatever they call, like the Rose Dragon, the Blue Dragon, like all those type of dragons, but they are kind of fine, but they always require the normal summon. I don't want to play with cards that need to be normal if they're not Blackwing ones, right? There are some ways to play with them. I personally am not a big fan of it, so yeah, maybe we don't really have to play it. But that's just my first couple thoughts that I have for this support. And yeah, you guys see the potential. Now you can actually go full combo by just going into a level 6 monster, which in the past, if you were playing the pure synchro build, it was just pure garbage. You couldn't do shit in the past, right? Now you can actually do stuff. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like, good, it's good for us, good for you, good for everybody. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll keep you guys updated. Right. Peace.